What's going on, guys, and welcome to another crazy weekend in Serie A. My name is Frank, and today I'm going to give you guys a short recap of all the matches played in Serie A. Now, before we move on, can we get 5 likes for this video? You'd be helping out the channel like you wouldn't believe. And when you subscribe, leave a comment telling me you subscribe to the channel, along with what team you support in Serie A, or any other league for that matter. I want to hear from you. So, now that we have that out of the way, let's get to the plays.
What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week.
Welcome back. We start the weekend off with the big game, Roma and Milan. Milan comes in a 4-2-3-1 formation. They had most possession of the game, with 9 attempts and 4 hitting the target. Roma came in a 3-5-2. They had less possession, but they had 13 attempts, with only 2 hitting the target. So Milan takes this one 2-1 with goals by Giroud and Leao. Tomori ends up getting a red card in the 61st minute, which took Milan down to 10 men, as they hang on as Spinazzola gets a consolation goal. Next up, we have Verona and Sassuolo. Now on paper, this was kind of a pretty close game. Sassuolo coming in with a 4-3-3. They had about 47% possession with 16 attempts, 7 on goal. Verona with a 3-4-1-2, 53% possession, 11 attempts, 3 on goal. Fortunately, Sassuolo takes this 3-1 with Pinamonti and Berardi scoring 2 goals. Now, the goal scorer for Verona, Madonna, I cannot say this guy's name, and I apologize if I say it wrong. Ngong. Not sure. I hope I said it right. Anyway, let's move on. We come to Frosinone and Udinese. Frosinone, 4-2-3-1 formation. This was another close game, 53% with about 12 shots on goal, 2 hit the target. Udinese with a 3-5-2, 47%, 12 attempts, 6 on target, 0-0 draw. So next up we have Bologna and Cagliari. Holy Bologna! Bologna with a 4-2-3-1 formation had all the possession of the game, 72%, with 16 attempts, 7 hit the target. Cagliari had 4-1-3-2 formation with a little 28% of possession, but managed to hit 1 on target and had 7 attempts. Goals for Bologna, Xerxes and Fabian. And the goal for Cagliari was Lovombo. Next up, Napoli-Lazio. What a game this was. With Napoli 61% possession. They had 22 attempts with only 4 on target. They came in with a 4-3-3 formation. Lazio, same 4-3-3 formation, only had 39%. They only had 6 attempts with 2 shots on goal. And those 2 shots were the ones that made the difference. Gave Lazio the win. Gave Napoli the loss. Goals scored, Alberto, Kamada, and Zielinski for Napoli. Next up, we have Atalanta and Monza. Atalanta coming in at 3-4-1-2 with only 41% possession. 18 attempts, 8 on goal. With Monza in a 3-4-2-1 with 59% possession. 8 attempts and 2 shots on goal. I don't know how that worked, but Atalanta won 3-0 with those kind of stats. I'm not really sure what happened there. Who's next? We have Genoa and Torino. Torino, 3-4-2-1 formation. They had most of the ball, 63%, with 10 attempts and 3 on goal. Genoa with a 4-3-2-1 formation, very little with the ball, 37%. But they did have 7 attempts with 2 shots on target. Torino takes this 1-0 with Radinic, I believe his name is. I probably said that wrong. Nonetheless, they won in extra time. So now we come up to a game which I thought was going to be a lot closer. We have Inter and Fiorentina. Inter in a 3-5-2 formation with only 40% of possession, but had 21 attempts and 11 on goal. Fiorentina with a 4-2-3-1 formation. They had most possession of the ball with 60%. 6 shots attempted, only 2 hit the target. Well, you can't win with those kind of stats. But this is soccer. Football, sorry. The goals for Inter, Thuram, Martinez had 2, and Katsungulo. Yeah, he scored. Anyways, let's move on to Lecce and Salernitana. Lecce with the 4-3-3 formation, 45%. They had a whooping 20 attempts with 6 on target. Salernitana had a 3-4-2-1 formation with about 55%. They had 11 attempts with 4 on target. So it was a pretty close game. So Lecce takes it 2-0 with goals scored by Kristovic and Strefezza. Last but not least, last game of the evening, we have Juventus and Empoli, both with a 50-50 split in possession. Juve comes in a 3-5-2 formation. Juve had 18 attempts with only 5 on goal. And Empoli had 7 attempts, 0 on goal. Goals scored by Juventus, Danilo, and my boy, Chiesa. So now, let's take a look at who the top goal scorer is for the week. We have Martinez, Giroud, and Osimhen. Now, who's at the top of the table for this week? Inter, Milan, and Juve. So, that sums up the weekend. But I do want to tell you guys, we are on international break, so we won't be back until September 16th, where we'll have 2 huge games happening that day. We'll have Juve and Lazio, Inter and Milan. You guys don't want to miss that weekend. So, that's it for us for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Or 1 week. 1 or 2 weeks. We'll see you then. Ciao.